Liberal witch bashes Trump for not punching back. Sanders burns her at the stake by Dan Lindsay, Politics US News. For MadWorldNews.com, she even looks like a witch. Once again, President Donald Trump's press secretary makes us proud to be deplorable. Sarah Huckabee Sanders destroyed a liberal reporter after she bashed Trump for not punching back. The mainstream media won't ever let up in their psychotic attacks on President Donald Trump. Because of this, Trump wisely made Sarah Sanders his press secretary to keep the liberal media horde in line. Recently, one liberal reporter bashed the president for not punching back in the midst of multiple personal attacks. Leave it to the media to condemn Trump for being unpresidential and too blunt one moment and then turn around and bash him for not punching back. Remember, because they can't employ good reasoning skills, this is how the left operates. One of the most obnoxious characters to go after Trump recently is porn star Stormy Daniels, aka Stephanie Guilford, with allegations of an affair in years past. The reporter bashing Trump brought up the subject during a recent White House press briefing. Have you sat down with the president, and what has he told you that he wants us to know about this topic? Sanders was asked by the reporter in regards to the Stormy Daniels story. Because Sanders is always classy, she at first tried to answer the reporter in a polite manner. As I just said, and we addressed a number of times, the president denied the allegations. I don't have anything else further to add, Sanders said, according to Daily Caller. You would think by this point the reporter might have taken the hint that her redundant questions were starting to irritate Sanders. Maybe that's assuming a little too much about the reporter's comprehension skills. You called Trump a counter-puncher many times. Why has he not punched back on this one? Oh, Jesus, I know where they're going with that. We all do. Oh, this is a long one. Let's just take a little part of what she's saying. This witch over here. Hillary's probably second.
And convey to the American people. Have you sat down with the president to talk about Stormy Daniels? What has he told you that he wants us to know about this topic?
Look at Sarah's
as I just
face.
said, and as we've addressed on a number of times, the president has denied these allegations, and I don't have anything else further to add on that front.
You've also called him a counterpuncher many times. Why has he not punched back on this one?
Look, the president, I didn't say he punches back on every single topic. If he did, he would probably be addressing a lot of the stories that most of you write every single minute of every single day. He also has a country to run, and he's doing a great job with that. That's why the economy is booming. ISIS is on the run. We're remaking the judiciary. He's focused on pushing his agenda through. Sometimes he chooses to specifically engage and punch back, and sometimes he doesn't.
Thank you. So dozens of Chinese naval vessels and an Chinese aircraft carrier participated in exercises in the South China Sea in a large show of force. Does the U.S. have any response to these exercises that they're participating in?
At least she was asking a relevant question, right? It takes a special kind of person to work in the mainstream media machine, and by special, I don't mean intellectually gifted. Clearly, it takes a level of repugnance that your average American can't even wrap their head around. Day after day, we watch the left attack President Donald Trump with everything they have in their arsenal. As they continue to fail miserably, their frustration starts to seep through the cracks of their plastic faces and Botox smiles. The end result is more than satisfying. Although the left wants America to see a polished and well-constructed team of intellectuals in the media, what we really notice is how sloppy and erratic they are in their thinking. President Trump would not have chosen a better person to be his press secretary than Sarah Sanders. Former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer was a mental weakling compared to Sanders. She knows exactly how to handle the daily grind in the pit of snakes And she does it with grace and witty professionalism. Yeah, because I would have fought back. I would have, like come out with something, which would have been very nice. It's too bad that other Trump appointees, such as those in the Department of Justice, don't show the same affinity for kicking liberal butts than Sanders does. That's what America needs and is one of the biggest reasons that we put Trump in the White House. Yeah, Sarah Sanders handles herself beautifully in the pit of snakes. Absolutely. Yep. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.